Tao Te Ching Chapter 1. This is a reading of Chapter 1 of Tao Te Ching, the Gia-Fu Feng and Jane English edition, and also a reading of some reflections or current takeaways of mine about Chapter 1. The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. The nameless is the beginning of heaven and earth. The named is the mother of 10,000 things. Ever desireless, one can see the mystery. Ever desiring, one can see the manifestations. These two spring from the same source but differ in name. This appears as darkness. Darkness within darkness, the gate to all mystery. These reflections or current takeaways can be memorized or understood by the acronym ULE, U-L-E. U stands for undefinable, L, letting go, and E, everything is connected. Undefinable. The Tao is largely undefinable, partly because of the limitations of language, even though it's one of our main tools for learning and analyzing concepts. Two examples of the limitations of language include A, when we name something, we give it boundaries and thus make it limited and distinct. And we can create illusions by making something seem separate from the whole or permanent in nature. And B, imagine one of the most beautiful sceneries you've ever seen, or one of the most satisfying emotions you've ever felt. Describing them in words may not do them justice. Therefore, because the Tao, the natural, effortless flow of life, is limitless and language can be limited and is strongly linked to how we analyze and understand the world, the Tao is not only largely indescribable, but also more fully understood through experience and intuition rather than logic and reason. Letting go. Letting go of desires, labels, and identities can help us reach a deeper understanding of life. By desires, one can mean craving specific outcomes. By labels, one can mean dualistic thinking, such as good versus evil, good versus bad, right versus wrong, success versus failure. By identities, one can mean ideas about who we are and who we think we should be. Attachment keeps us focused on the surface level of things, while release from attachment brings us closer to the magic and mystery of life. Everything is connected. Everything, whether opposites or the seen or unseen, arises from the same source, the Tao. Wisdom comes not from attaching to distinctions, but rather from recognizing and embracing the paradox and interconnectedness of distinctions.